Hi everyone. So today I thought I would do a video that I saw, I believe, Planning with Kay doing, and I thought it would be fun. And it's basically like on this day on my planners throughout the years. So like what was happening in my planners. And so I've been planning for a few years, and this was my very first one. This is a Carpe Diem planner that I got, I don't know, probably like Hobby Lobby. And I want to say this was 2019 when I started. Yeah, this was 2019. So this was my very first planner, and I started this after seeing a few videos on YouTube, and I was like, I really want to do that. I like that, and so I thought I would try it. So today is May 27th. It is Tuesday. So this is what was going on my planner on May 27th. Okay, so this is 16. Okay, here we go. So this is May 27th on my planner in 2019. This was my very first style of planning. I was using inserts from Glam Planner, and I was also using Glam Planner stickers at this point. So as you can see right here, May 27th was a Monday, actually, not a Sunday. And I believe this is when I was getting I was trying to add a new Instagram for my planners, which I had a long time ago. I haven't used it in a very long time. But looks like there were a few things that I didn't get done. I was tracking my food at that time, and I was tracking what I was watching. I was really into K-dramas at the time, so I was watching her private life, which was really good. And I was tracking my vitamin intake at the time as well. Looks like I paid my bills, which I actually need to do that today. So yeah, that was 2019 in my planner. By 2020, I was using a Happy Planner. I had moved into the disc-bound system, which I actually liked and I used for a very, very long time. And I actually started using this in the middle of 2019 all the way to 2020. So this is a chunky one. So let's find May 27th. So on May 27th, so this week, May 27th was a Wednesday, and I was using a printable sticker kit. So I was using printables at this time. By the feel of it, it looks like I still hadn't figured out what paper I wanted to use. This was just a regular matte sticker paper. And I was trying to figure out how to foil my own stickers as well, which didn't go so good. So it looks like on this day, I sent an email. I had some sort of service at 7:30, probably church if it was Wednesday. And I was working on my planner, looking for starting up for June already. I was still tracking what I was eating. One of the reasons that I was tracking what I was eating was also because I have some, I guess, dietary needs. Like some foods just make me sick, and I was trying to figure out what was making me sick. But it looks like I didn't do a whole lot on that day. And this time I wasn't tracking my vitamins, but I was tracking my water intake, which I did for a few years because I'm not very good at drinking water. So because I am easily influenced, by 2021, I was using this Aura Estelle planner that I had seen some people on YouTube use. And this is a purple one with the silver hardware. And I loved this planner. Like, look how chunky it was. I loved it. I love the inserts. I also got the inserts from Aura Estelle, I'm pretty sure. And I really, really liked it, but these are very expensive. So 2021 was the only year that I used an Aura Estelle. So this is what it looked like. Let's go to May. Looks like I was using bees again for May. Let's see. May 27th, I was using a sticker kit from Glam Planner, but I was also using a lot of washi tape from Simply Gilded, which, you know, love their washi tape. So May 27th was a Thursday in 2021. Looks like I actually went to work that day. Oh, so it looks like school wasn't out yet. So I'm a teacher, and so normally by this time we might be in summer break already, like barely, but it looks like this year we were not yet. I was doing some grading, so probably this may have been the last day. This may have been the last day. If I was just doing some grading and taking stuff home, I was probably kind of done, or almost done. Looks like I was still tracking my water intake, not doing so great, and still tracking my food intake. By the way, this sticker kit from Glam Planner, this is, I believe it's called Odette, was one of my favorite ones. I'm pretty sure I bought it like 3 times at least because it was so pretty. By 2022, I was back with not Glam Planner, Happy Planner, because they're very inexpensive. And I was using this deep purple cover. So let's look. May 27th. I was using this sticker kit from Simply Gilded, which is beautiful. I don't remember what it was called because it was actually one of their old styles that I don't know. I may have bought it at like the BSD group or something. But yeah, again, a lot of washi tape, which is one of the reasons I really like Happy Planner, is because it gave me the space to use a lot of washi tape. Let's look. May 27th was a Friday. Looks like I was literally just cleaning, getting dinner, going to the grocery store, taking out trash, cleaning my room. The last couple of days, the last couple of weeks of school are always so busy. I pretty much stopped doing any housework. So once school ends, then I have to really do a deep clean. And it looks like I was sort of still tracking my food, but not too good. And tracking my water intake. It looks like I was not watching anything that time. 2023, I was using this Happy Planner. I'm pretty sure I was using a different cover this year. I don't know what I did with that cover. Maybe I reused it for something else, because I know for a fact that I did not use this cover. I normally use metal rings and whatever cover I want, and since I want to reuse the rings, I put them back in their plastic rings whenever I'm done with them. So let's see, 2023, here's May, and looks like May 27th, I was using another printable that I got on Etsy, and this time I was using the paper that I really, really like, which is a really soft matte paper, and it's from Online Labels. It's beautiful. It feels so soft. But May 27th was a Saturday, and Saturdays are pretty similar. Mainly I go to church, I go to potluck, I take a huge nap on Saturdays, every Saturday, all the time. It looks like I went to the afternoon service for church. I was no longer tracking my food anymore, and I was using a lot of washi tape. This is last year on my Happy Planner. Because it was last year, I still have the cover that I was using all of last year, and I still have the metal disc that I was using last year. Let's see. So this is May. Looks like I often use this type of monthly stickers for May, like always the bees. I must really like bees. Actually, I do. I really do like bees. So this is May, and okay, let me take this out. Looks like I was using a sticker kit from Glam Planner. I actually used a lot from Glam Planner because it's like my favorite sticker shop, but they're not really active anymore. I was still using a little bit of Simply Gilded washi. And let's see, May 27th was a Monday in 2024. Looks like I took a walk to the zoo, which means that if I was walking at the zoo, I was probably watching my nephews, my little nephews. Looks like I took a couple of naps, and I worked on a puzzle, and I was listening to an audiobook. I really, really got into puzzles last year, and this year not so much, but hopefully this summer I have time to work on summer puzzles. But yeah, it looks like I was having, a good time on summer vacation. And now we're back to this year. So actually last year, May was the last month that I worked on my Happy Planner, and then I switched to a bullet journal. So I've been using it all year. It's pretty chunky, and this is a B5 from Archer and Olive. And let's see here. So this is this week in my Archer and Olive journal. So I used an Archer and Olive sticker kit. I was trying to figure out, this was my first sticker kit from Archer and Olive, like the monthly subscription that they have. I bought it just on its own. I did not get the subscription, but I was trying to figure out how to use them and see if they work for me, if that was something that I wanted to do. And while I like the style of stickers, I don't really like the quality. They're very, I don't know, they're just not as bright and colorful as my other sticker kits. Like, they don't really compare because it's a very matte paper. If they were a little bit glossy, or if they were even in like the type of paper that I use for my own printables, like for the printables that I buy myself online, it would be much better. So the quality of the paper is not that great, which is probably why I'm not going to get the subscription ever. for eternal. But for this week, it turned out pretty okay. It looks like, well, today my plans are, it's early in the morning, so I haven't done anything actually. So I have to call my transportation office because I have to set up a training that I have to do in the summer, that I have to go, I have to drive a few hours, finish paperwork for that training. I have to pay my bills today, and I have to do laundry. Like I said, I'm in cleaning mode right now because summer just started. So I have to go do that. So that was today in my planners throughout the years. Hope you enjoyed.